Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is 3 Buck Theater. And I have been trying to kind of move my channel in a slightly different direction recently. And one of the things I've been really finding myself falling in love with again has actually been physical media. More importantly, 4Ks. I don't know why. There's something about them that I'm just really getting giddy over. And I think it's because we're getting a lot of really cool 4K releases that are coming out here in the next couple months. And so this new series is going to be looking at probably, I might do monthly overviews for what's coming or do weekly overviews for what's coming, simply because there's a lot to go through. I don't want to take up like all of your time, like a month to dive into what's coming, like for everything. That's actually going to be like a lot of content. There's a lot going on there. So for this first one, this is a tester. For this first one, I'm just going to do the first week of September. And I know we're a couple days in. I had a bit of a late start, but there's some interesting stuff to talk about here. So why don't we jump over to the release calendar here on Blu-ray.com, showing us what exactly is coming out. So up first, just in the first week, September 1st, 2 days ago, we've got Pitch Black. Now, as you can see here from my Amazon, I've already purchased it. It comes in the mail tomorrow. And I'll be able to review the 4K and the Blu-ray of it. And I'm looking forward to this mainly because, for one, I'm a big Pitch Black fan. I love Chronicles of Riddick. I even liked 2013's Riddick, even though it is my least favorite in the franchise. But this 4K version is actually pretty cool because, looking at just some of the special features down here, it has a brand new 4K restoration from Arrow Films of the theatrical cut and the director's cut of the movie. So this isn't just like, oh, we're just going to do the director's cut. It's also theatrical if you like that one. I actually prefer the director's over the theatrical. It has a whole bunch of archive commentaries with director David Toy and Vin Diesel and Cole Hauser. There's more commentary with David Toy, Tom Engelman, and the visual effects supervisor Peter Chang. There's the Nightfall documentary, which is a making of Pitch Black, which is a newly filmed documentary with co-writer David Toy. Then you've got Black Box here, which is Jackie's Journey, a newly filmed interview with Rihanna Griffin. Shaz, it's going to be a new one with Claudia Black. And then you're going to have like a couple other ones here too, with the composer, with the visual effects supervisor. So giving you just a better insight into how Pitch Black came to be. There's going to be the Pitch Black Raw, which is a comparison between early CG tests and the final footage. There's the Making of Pitch Black, which is a short behind-the-scenes featurette. A bunch of other behind-the-scenes stuff, which I cannot wait to dive into. And then we're seeing here a 2004 bonus or archive of bonus features, which is what I believe was probably on the original DVD that came out right around the same time as Chronicles of Riddick. There is going to be also the Chronicles of Riddick Dark Fury in 16:9 widescreen. That's an animated short done by Peter Chung, who did Aeon Flux. That actually came out right around the time of Chronicles of Riddick. It was a nice 30-minute lead-in to Chronicles of Riddick back in the day. That was when Universal did that with Van Helsing and Chronicles of Riddick in the summer of 2004. And both those animated shorts that they did were actually pretty cool. The Dark Fury's good. It's good. It's not like Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay good, but that's the video game. And that's one, honestly, that should be turned into a movie 100%. They're going to be having Slam City, a motion comic from the film's website. And then also Into Pitch Black, a TV special offering an alternative non-canon glimpse into what happened before and after the events of the film. What in the hell does that even mean? There's a non-canon glimpse into what happened before and after the events. Okay, if it's non-canon, why do I care? But I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it. You've also got John's chase log up here. This I've seen because it was on the original DVD. This is a little prequel narrated by Cole Hauser, describing through audio logs how he's been tracking Riddick across the galaxy. In fact, in Chronicles of Riddick, they had the other bounty hunter, whose name I forget right now. He did the exact same thing. It was actually really cool. Then there's going to be Rave World, a Pitch Black event footage. I don't know what that was. And a few other things there. And quite frankly, it seems like it's a pretty loaded 4K. It's a pretty loaded 4K that's coming out, or that just came out. So it looks fantastic. I'm looking forward to diving into this one when it comes tomorrow, because to me, based on everything coming out this week, this has the most new content, the newest special features. A lot of the stuff that's coming out this week doesn't have that. Like coming over here to Goonies. This is Goonies 4K Ultra HD. This is the one that I've bought that's coming in the mail tomorrow as well. I opted to go for just the basic one because I just, I was trying to keep the money to a minimum. As we can see here, this is going for $25. That stayed at that price, whereas Riddick was up to like $35, but I pre-ordered it and I got it for $20. So we always want to keep on those pre-orders. And as this series goes forward and I'm able to get a little bit further out, then we'll be able to talk more about the pre-orders coming in, but that's where we are right now. Now, this one is getting pretty decent reviews, but there's really nothing new outside of just the 4K restoration. There's really not. There's the special features that are here are from the 2010 Blu-ray release. So there's nothing really new. But if you are a big Goonies fan, like I am, but I didn't splurge on it, for another $50, you can get this gift set exclusively to Amazon. And this is pretty cool because it comes with like a chest. It's got like the One-Eyed Willie's treasure map, which that is something I actually really want. The 4K, then you've got the 2 discs from that. So the 4K Ultra HD, the Blu-ray and the digital code, an embroidered patch, which looks pretty cool, and a couple of collectible buttons, which are also pretty sweet. But at the same time, like, is it worth the $50? Yeah, I would say for like this particular like 4K box set, the answer to that is probably, yeah, I would say it's probably worth the $50. But if you are a Steelbook fan, Best Buy's got this exclusive right here, which I can't get a better image of it for some reason because Best Buy is terrible at this, but this is their 4K. For Goonies, it's a nice looking Steelbook, and this one is, again, all you get is a Steelbook and the Blu-ray and the 4K, but it's very nice looking. It looks very sleek, and that, of course, is $29.99. So the Blu-ray or the 4K over here is $25 for an extra $5 at Best Buy. You can get this particular Steelbook, and that's if you want to collect it, $30 may not be that bad. If you already have it on Blu-ray and you're collecting it, then maybe you just want to get that Steelbook. But otherwise, if you don't have the Blu-ray yet, then you're going to be getting the special features from 2010. But otherwise, there's really nothing new. And apparently, even the menu system is not that great. But that's something I will be showing in my review of the 4K here. Now, another one that came out that I do want to get my hands on that I didn't buy right now and is only $25 is the 4K of Beetlejuice. And this one, again, like the reviews on it so far are pretty good. It's a good transfer. And this is a fun movie because it even comes with, if you want to go to Amazon and you want to go get yourself a decent box set, a different gift set for $50, you get this little gift set, which is pretty cool. You get the handbook for the recently deceased with a little bit of facts on the inside. You get the 4K collectors or the 4K edition of the movie. You get collectible chalk, because that's what they're pushing now, collectible chalk. You've got Beetlejuice, the poster, which is cool. You get glow-in-the-dark embroidered patch, and then you get the 4K disc, and you get the Blu-ray disc of it. And again, like even the special features on this are not even that new. In fact, it's actually from a previous release, is when those special features came over as well. So they didn't really do a lot with this or Goonies to like give you anything new if you're a special features junkie like I am, but there is stuff there if you don't already have it. And again, if you are just looking to get something to collect and you don't want to go for this box set, although I kind of feel this box set's pretty cool, better than the one we got over here for $30 from Best Buy. Again, exclusive Steelbook, which is not a bad looking Steelbook. If you can see it there, again, I just can't, I'm going to have to pull some better images from Twitter. I don't know why Best Buy's website's as terrible as it is, but again, $30 gets you this particular one. And look, it's cool. Like I like the design of it. I like that it's like the carnival Beetlejuice from the end of the movie. And it on the inside, it looks pretty cool as well. But if I was really going to be a collector, I would probably go for the box set, because I just kind of feel like the box set's pretty good. I like the box set quite a bit, and it's only $50. So maybe when it drops in price a little bit, if it doesn't sell out, I'll be able to get my hands on it. The Steelbook ones from, again, if you like that kind of market, that's where you're going to want to go. And it does feel like in some of these cases, the Steelbooks are probably going to sell out faster than these gift sets, given the exclusivity to Best Buy. And that's at least what I've seen for a couple other ones coming out in September, but I'll get to them like tomorrow. Maybe I'll talk about those. We've also got the Sherlock Holmes 4K HD Blu-ray and digital. And this right now is again, it's $25, which is not a terrible price for it. It's not coming in a 2-pack. They just have both of them released individually. And so far, the reviews on this are actually pretty good for the quality transfer. But once again, the special features are just the special features that came over from the last release when it came out. But if you are a fan of Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock Holmes and you want to see this, and then you want to see Game of Shadows for also $24.99, you can pick up both for $50. I don't know if that, I mean, if you think about it with the Goonies box set and the Beetlejuice box set, those are each $50. Here you get 2 movies, but with very few special features, nothing really new outside of that 4K Ultra HD. It's up to you to decide if that's the route you want to go. But those are all out right now. And I've got 2 of them coming in. I might go for the Beetlejuice Steelbook, and if I can rent the 4K Ultra HD, I might rent it for both of these Sherlock Holmes movies. I'll see if Redbox has it, because they do get 4Ks now. And then I'll do a review on those as well. Because for one, I want to watch the movies again, and 2, I want to see how the transfer is and give my thoughts about the whole process. But really, what I've been realizing when it comes to these particular Steelbooks, when it comes to these particular events, what I've learned is mostly that really it's the case, and it's like the menus and it's like the bonus features. Those are pretty cool, but it does feel like outside of Pitch Black, there's not a lot that we're going to be getting this week that really kind of blows my skirt up. I mean, like the gift set stuff is pretty cool, like the Goonies and Beetlejuice. I like those quite a bit, and I wouldn't mind getting my hands on them. But again, it's just that it's that monetary investment of like, kind of got to pick and choose. So I went for the lower models, right? The lesser models for Goonies and Pitch Black, and I'm looking forward to diving in. And that's kind of what I'm going to do, is I'm going to look for ones that have a lot of good special features and talk about those, because I don't feel like those get a lot of play anymore. And I think that's maybe one of the reasons why studios just aren't investing the money, because no one's talking about them. No one's diving into them. And I think that, well, I don't want to say no one's diving in, but you know, no one in my circle dives in. But I've also moved away from the people that did do that. And that's one of the things I want to get back to. I want to geek out on certain things. I want to get pieces of information and geek out on this stuff. And so if you guys like this, if you want me to do more of these kind of videos, let me know. It's not news. It's something that's, you know, these are already out, but they just came out this week, and I'm going to get my hands on 2 of them. And of course, what we're going to talk about next week is like Alfred Hitchcock collection comes out, Psycho Blu-ray, or 4K from Best Buy Steelbook comes out. The Ghost in the Shell, I think, comes out here pretty soon as well. No, that's the 18th of the month, you know. And then at the end of the month, you've got like Mad Max Steelbook. You've got Evil Dead 1 and 2 4K remastered. And I just saw Evil Dead an Army of Darkness at a drive-in the other night, which was awesome. So like, I'm looking forward to talk about those and pick those up at the end of the month. Again, I just want to hear your thoughts, your theories. Which ones are you getting? Which ones are you most interested in? And which ones would you like to see me review? Anyway, my name is Matt Jarbo. This has been $3 Theater. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.